You guys have seen this property. It's just the apartments that I mow, and the VFW is the white building to the right next door. Ryan is over there mowing that right now. And we took a lot of leaves out of here last week and dumped a lot of them way out back. Today I just went around and blew out what was left, and I'm running over it with the mulch plate on and mulching it up so that it's a lot easier for Ryan to bag up with the Tiger Cat. You guys know the drill. Once it's mulched up, it just makes it easier. Plus, it's less you actually pick up. So a little bit of it's getting broken down and going back into the lawn to help fertilize the lawn naturally. But we're still picking up a great deal of it to make it look good. And then I just throw the grass catcher on and buzz around, do the little part in the front here. But that's pretty much it for this one here. We did a lot of properties today, that's for sure. Pretty much right here in front of the camera, there is about a 10-inch round plastic pipe that comes up out of the ground, and then on top of that is a steel or like cast iron ring, and then there's a plate that sits on top of that as well. Ready? There it is. Wham! I caught it with the front of the accelerator. It literally hit that top steel plate, flipped it upside down, and dropped, or that steel ring, and then dropped that flat plate down inside there. It did no damage to the accelerator, didn't even dent it. I was pretty surprised with it being aluminum. I thought for sure it would have wrecked it up real good, but it didn't. No damage at all. I'm pretty impressed. So this property here, you guys, it used to be mine for 3 years. It was mine. They gave it to Ryan at the beginning of this year, and so of course now I'm back here doing a cleanup on it. And you know, it's a huge property. It's monstrous, and I'm gonna walk you guys through it here toward the end of this video. I do a full walkthrough, well, almost a full walkthrough on it, and show you the scope of it and the size of this property. And we'll be back another time to take out another big pile of leaves, but this will show you the size of the pile of leaves that we got up just from today. And there's still a bunch of trees that come down. We'll get another real good sized pile out of here. It won't be as big, but it'll still be a decent size. I think the next time coming back will be a basic blowout, and then we'll mow through it and bag it up. But it's really not going to be that bad. Ryan seems to think that it will be, but he gets worried a lot. So I try to remind him that we'll knock it out and it'll be fine, but he worries. So you'll see it here in a minute, and just a little bit of mowing and showing you guys more of the mowing with this tarp bag. It's been working great, and I'll show you Ryan on the Tiger Cat here in a minute. He's excited. He finally got to use his new lights for the first time. It doesn't, on the video it shows is it's still kind of light out, but it was definitely getting dark because it has to get down to a certain darkness before these lights, like the light posts that I have the camera mounted on, before they'll actually kick in, and they all do kick on here in a minute.
I'm tired. The lights have come on. Ryan's dad wired in these lights for him. If you guys remember, this was my customer for about 3 years. This is one of the ones I gave to Ryan. This is one of the worst cleanups. There's still a lot to come down, but I've made videos here over the years, but it's this whole stretch all the way out, and the guy bought that whole neighboring property, so it's just as wide as this, but on the other side of the fence from the street all the way down to the lake. So, and then there's that stretch on the other side of the driveway right over to the telephone poles. And it comes up. Ryan's finally getting to try out those new lights he put on that mower. Them suckers are bright. That looks pretty awesome. But anyway, it goes up to where you see the leaves. It's only as far over as we go. And it's that whole area in there. We took a chunk of the fence out, makes it a lot easier. It's right there. We'll just put it back in when we're done. But this is the pile of leaves we pushed up so far. We'll be back again to do another pile the same size. And that's how many leaves come out of here. And it's inside that fence area there. It goes over there. And then just a little stretch up through the side there. I'll show you. It's a big, beautiful house. The guy doesn't live here though. I mean, he does live here, but he's not here that often. And then this backyard here. And then the lake. And there's down that road, there's a little area down there. But I don't know if you can tell the different color in the grass there. That's where I buried the dually a couple years ago. I went down there to pick up brush, and used to be a stone road that went down through there, and I thought it was still stone base underneath it, and I buried the dually right in there. And I had to have it winched all the way back up to the driveway here. That thing was covered in mud. But this is the property. And it's big, and I'm glad I gave it to Ryan, but somehow I still end up here doing the fall cleanup. But that looks pretty awesome with those lights.